How y'all doing? This is Preacher Man R&B, and this is another Smallville Reviews Mondays. This week is Season 1, Episode 9. What happened on this week, it starts off with Clark being invited by Lex to a museum for a gallery opening. And what it is the breastplate of Alexander the Great. And he got a snake in the form of an S. And Lex and Clark is talking about it. And Clark says he don't know how he don't think he would ever be able to go into battle with something like that on his chest. That is not into what he becomes when he becomes Superman. But anyway, when this thing's going on, there's a dirty cop trying to get information for somebody. And when this is happening, a bus comes by, and the bus driver has a heart attack. And the bus is about to run into this homeless guy and his dog, so Clark jumps in front of the bus and stops it. And it caves in the bus, and Clark leaves before everybody comes, but Clark didn't know that this dirty cop saw him. So this dirty cop gets surveillance pictures of that night, and he sees a picture with Clark and Lex Luthor together. And then he goes to Lex and asks who this is, and Lex don't tell him. Lex says he don't know. So the dirty cop goes around asking people in town if they know this guy, and everybody tells him it's Clark. So the dirty cop comes, sees Clark, and he drops a generator on Clark. And Clark throws it halfway across the barn, and the dirty cop starts clapping and tells him he needs Clark's help. And Clark tells him he don't want to, and the dirty cop tells him if he don't help him, that he'll tell everybody his secret. So Clark tells Jonathan Kent, and Jonathan goes to talk to this cop. And Jonathan's telling him that he doesn't want his son to have anything to do with him. And the dirty cop says if Clark doesn't help him out, that the whole world will know about Clark. And Jonathan loses his temper and throws him down and makes a big scene. Well, after this, Clark does agree to help him, and he Clark screws him over. He breaks into the safe for this guy to get documents for this dirty cop, and he breaks the safe out of the wall and throws it on the cop's car, and the other cops come, and Clark sets the dirty cop up to get arrested. Well, when this happens, the next morning, Smallville PD's coming in and with the warrant to search Jonathan Kent's farm. And they find a dead body in Jonathan Kent's barn. And they arrest Jonathan Kent for it. And then after everybody leaves, the dirty cop tells Clark that if he ever wants his father to get out of jail, he'll help him again. So Clark does, and they go back to that museum to steal that Alexander the Great breastplate. And Clark helps them and gets it out and lets the dirty cop get the breastplate out of the case and sets him up where he'll have his fingerprints all over it. And Clark throws the badge out the window to the security guards and to Lex Luthor, because Lex Luthor followed behind Clark and this dirty cop up to the museum. So the security guards go in, and the dirty cop starts shooting at them, and the security guards wind up killing the dirty cop. And when before the dirty cop dies, Lex asks him, just tell me what you had on Clark. And the dirty cop tells Lex to go to heck, and then he dies. So my question for y'all is, do y'all think that Lex is going to get closer to finding out Clark's secret? Because at the end of this episode, Lex watches a surveillance video, and Clark streams by the picture in his super speed as a blur. And Lex pauses it, and you can't really tell that it's Clark. But he's steadily digging into this. He wants to know what's up with Clark. And we're going to find out more about this in later seasons and how it pans out. But y'all tell me what y'all think. As always, Preacher Man R&B signing out. Guys, Jesus is awesome. See y'all next time.